the River City of Jacksonville. Right ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Baltimore Ravens and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The winner of this one will represent the AFC in Super Bowl 54. And away we go on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, Kaiser looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gardner. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Now a second down throw for Kaiser. That's complete to John Ross. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. This is Leonard Fournette trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's Kaiser. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be... Key to this game going forward, and that time they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another 1st down. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. second down. Here's Fournette. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Fresh set of downs here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. Second down following the run. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They'll throw here. Kaiser steps away, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is third down.
Here we go.
Kaiser now. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a third. Down stop by them.
Here's Justin Tucker now for the Raven field goal try. From the right hash, this from 48. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline somewhat happy.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. Second down and a little ways to go here. 2nd and 13.
Strong right. Let's go. What? 90. Let's make these big. What? 90.
Operating from the gun. Crawford. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Short throw pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They will run again with Coleman. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. From the gun, Crawford. And Ingram holds it in. And he is knocked down from the side. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Flex round! Here we go! Ohio!
They'll run it now out of the gun. Takes this to the 45. Not much space after that broken tackle. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Rolling to his right. And avoids the contact by sliding. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Crawford. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion. And some options here for the offense on 2nd and 2. What you call a hit stick. Put down to the ground hard at the 33. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Come on, let's go! Flex round! Flex Ohio!
From the gun, Crawford. He finds Coleman. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. 1st down, Jacksonville. The passing game looking sharp on this drive for the Jags. On 1st and 10, Crawford. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Now this will be the 9th play on this drive.
Let's go!
This is Coleman. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Brand 38. Brand 38.
Operating from the gun. Crawford. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a 1st down. And this seemingly endless drive continues. Coleman. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Tevin Coleman, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Lutz now to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
And not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. Kaiser now on 2nd down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13. From the gun, Kaiser. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. He'll return it from the 6. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. They begin the drive with Coleman. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. On the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Coleman. And now running right through it. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. Crawford. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. They run the counter now on first down. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big 3rd down play there for the Jags. 56 yards. signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
You got him. You got him. You got him. Here we go. Brand 38. Brand 38. Let's round. Let's round. Here we go. Brand 38.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. And this offense on 3rd down today, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. They'll toss it to Coleman. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Tevin Coleman with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jags are able to cash in for 6. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. Lutz now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
so well. Go to something else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Two minutes remain here in the first half. Back with more of the AFC Championship game after this. Second down, Kaiser. A look over the middle, and he's got Perriman. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Let's go. 1, 9.
Here's Kaiser. Throw left side complete. It's Gardner. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Now a play fake here on first down. He could not hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store.
Let's go. What? Ohio, let's go. Brand 38.
They'll throw again. Kaiser. It's caught. Michael Pruitt. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. To throw is Kaiser. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They hustle to the line offensively. Kaiser urging them to move faster. They'll run it now out of the gun. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Here we go. Flex round. Flex round. Flex round. Flex round.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set.
Come on, let's go.
They'll toss it to Fournette. And an alley to run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. In position for the possible game winner, but they need to get up and spike it. Fournette, a first down carry. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens are in for 6. And the lead is up to 5. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars getting set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Let's go. Brand 38. Brand 38.
On first down, Crawford. Open man right side is Ingram. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38!
The final shot before break. Crawford escaping the pressure right. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out come the Jaguars now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And he'll be knocked down sideways at the 23. Well, that play was doomed right from the start.
He just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
Looking to throw on second down. Crawford, and the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. The Jaguars on third down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is third down and 12. From the gun, Crawford. And Robinson with a big catch. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Here we go! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round!
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Throwing on first down. Crawford eluding the pressure right. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground.
Ohio! Ohio! Come on, let's go!
And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. Make it now 3 tackles for a loss in this game, 1 for each quarter.
And for a guy who played defense in college, I can just tell you that he's feeling very satisfied right now by what he's doing, but he's elated because he knows what he's doing is helping his team win the game right now, making some big-time plays, getting into the offense's backfield and spilling everything.
The Jaguars on third down. Can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. This is third down and 12. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. First down, Jacksonville. The passing game looking sharp on this drive for the Jags. So the offense lining up 1st and 10. Time running out here on the play clock. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Here we go. Ohio. Ohio. Flex round. Flex round. Here we go. Flex round. Flex round. Flex round. Flex round.
Looking to throw. Crawford. He'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Now we got the play clock. We're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So we've got a 2nd and 5.
Flex round. Flex round. Flex round. Let's go. What?
They'll run it now out of the gun. Room here to run. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Come on, let's flex round. Flex
The play clock's running down. They go play action here on 1st down. Flushed out right. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Now this will be the 9th play on this drive.
Flex round. Flex round. Ohio. Ohio. Here we go. Flex round. Flex round.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Chris Wormley in there to sack him for a loss of 6. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on.
Watch left. Watch left. Watch left. Let's go. Watch nothing. Watch nothing.
To throw on 2nd down. Crawford. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Those are the touchdowns that aren't just scored on Sundays or on Monday night. Those are the ones that are scored during the week because they had that preparation and a great route run.
Oh, I love that observation because you don't just roll out on game day and say, okay, go run this route and let's get it done. That means exactly what you said. The practice had to occur beforehand, which led to the timing, which led to the touchdown.
Back to throw. Crawford. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Now on the return here, we've got an injured player down there. We'll check on his status when we get back. Lutz now to kick this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Here's a give to Fournette. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. A gain of 3, second down.
One of the things that I observed when Dante Fowler was coming out in the NFL draft, how hard he played the game. Every time I turned on a tape, he was either rushing the passer, making a play in space against the ball downfield, or hustling from one sideline to the other. How about that play right there? Making a nice tackle, holding it to a short gain.
Kaiser to throw it. Flush to his right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
The Ravens on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. A handoff, Fournette running left. Wiggles free. And nothing but daylight ahead. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are in for 6. Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up the first. They got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used to teams on third down, doesn't matter how far they need for a first down, throwing the ball. Instead, they run it, and as you said, pick up the first down, and then some, and then some. In fact, everything, all the way for a touchdown. Terrific play.
That's caught, and he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run, and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Jags. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. He finds an opening past the 40. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. Tevin Coleman saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Lutz to try to add the PAT. These have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed two, but this one is good. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
So the offense now dealing with a 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Now Kaiser. And the grab made by the tight end Pruitt. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Fresh set of downs here.
Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he might have got this across midfield, not by much. They'll mark it down at the 49. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. Kaiser. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
The Ravens on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8. To throw, Kaiser. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Here's Sam Cook now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. Boy, it's another boomer. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked out at about the 3-yard line. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. Now, they were good last time out with a touchdown drive. This go around, it's not going to be very easy starting from inside their own 5.
But they shouldn't be daunted by it. You work on this the entire offseason. You work on it in practice. It's called coming out session. Start the ball inside the 5, start on the 5, on the 10. They should be ready to go.
And not great starting field position here for the offense.
Hurry up, here we go. No. Check. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he's got his guys set up great now. 1st and goal. And the Pigs get at the 7-yard line. Well, they were obviously backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it. And
yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot.
they'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Now in Jacksonville. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. shift together here from the D-line. They'll give Fournette another crack, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. To throw. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will break our tie and give them a 3-point lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal, and that does give them the lead, but this one is still a long ways from over.
And you love to be able to look up at the scoreboard and see that you're out in front, but then you take one look across the field and see that offense is raring to come back out, and you think, I don't know that field goals are going to be enough to get us home.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. A throw left side, complete to his receiver, Westbrook. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Watching that, Barney! Gone! Here we go. Boom, landed.
Out of the gun, it's Kelly. It's brought in by Kevin White. It'll be a gain of 15 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Five yards left for the offense. It's 2nd down. Now Kelly. On the screen, this is Coleman. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Wormley in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Returnable for Thomas. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Ten yards still left on second down.
Come on, let's go.
Play action now. Kaiser eluding the pressure right. They find some open feet. Kaiser hit, and he lost the football. And the Jags grab it. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. And a big turning point here in the second half, Charles, after that play.
All you're trying to do is change momentum, flip things around for your team. You're just trying to take the ball away. How about when you take it away and score? That really changes things.
And can you believe it? He misses another one, his third so far. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field.
Let's go. Brand 38. Brand 38.
Kaiser on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Come on, let's go. What? Nothing.
The pitch to Fournette. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. The Ravens on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Come on, let's go. What? Nothing.
They'll run it again with Fournette. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on third down.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big third down conversion.
Let's go.
Kaiser now to throw on first down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Come on, let's go.
A handoff to Fournette. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
And there's a nice stop for the defense. They've had a tough time containing this guy all game long, but maybe they can build a little bit off of that play, a little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum. Yeah, every now and then you can actually tackle that guy.
So this offense really needs to make something happen here late in the fourth with the football.
Brand 38. Brand 38. Ohio. Flex round. Flex round. Come on, let's go. Brand 38.
Again, it's Fournette. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
I don't know about you, partner, but I'm rubbing my eyes after that play. Did we just see that runner not get yardage? A big-time play by the defense. It does happen occasionally, even against the best running backs who are having big days.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Time for a break. Back to wrap up the AFC Championship game after this. The Ravens on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Come on, let's go. Brand 38.
Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Detroit! Detroit! Here we go now. No. Check. Patriot!
Now a handoff as they run left side. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
Detroit! Now let's go! Blue landing!
And they give this time to the tailback. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. That'll be their 2nd, so 1 more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
And he'll give it here to his running back. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. And now here come the Ravens. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the...
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? To throw. And Kaiser can't escape this time. They get to it. And that'll be a safety. And that disastrous play, partner, is ultimately going to seal their fate in this one, isn't it?
It certainly is, because they gave up the 2 points. But that's not really what did it. It's having to give up the football. And because they gave up the football, guess what? The other team now can take the ball and close this game out.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. Fielded at the 20s. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand. They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl. The Jaguars on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And with this win and an AFC championship, they have reached the most hallowed ground in all of sports.
That means they are the best in their conference. What an incredible feeling for this team to go through the entire season and come out on top and now go to the Super Bowl for the right to be called world champion.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars are winners here as we say so long from Jacksonville.